Yo, you such a ass nigga. Word to my mother. I want you to die, but I want you to die slow. Nigga. I want you to die slow in the bed. And while you die, you gotta think of me. When I first filed for divorce, my lawyer filed for shit.
It's graphic.
And this nigga started spazzing, right? So I told my lawyer, there's a renewed divorce paper, right? I didn't ask for no child support because I want to be done with this marriage. Like, I feel like I'm tied up. Kiari is allowed to see my kids. There is not one day that he's not allowed to see my kids. He stood up my kids 3 times. He have seen Blossom only like 5 times. And I've been trying to save your face. But for you, stop playing saying that I don't be seeing my fuck. Nobody call me.
Cardi B is having a terrible day here today, absolutely crashing out on these internet streets and being introduced to the real meaning behind the phrase equal rights after Offset demands spousal support. Let's listen.
I don't want nobody calling me. Now you a bitch. And now I'ma state my shit. His bitch ass. Gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason why this motherfucker asking for spousal support because I was asking for everything. I don't be with my kids. Yo, you such a ass nigga. Word to my mother. I want you to die, but I want you to die slow. Nigga. I want you to die slow in the bed. And while you die, you gotta think of me. When I first filed for divorce, my lawyer filed for shit.
It's graphic.
And this nigga started spazzing, right? So I told my lawyer, there's a renewed divorce paper, right? I didn't ask for no child support because I want to be done with this marriage. Like, I feel like I'm tied up. Kiari is allowed to see my kids. There is not one day that he's not allowed to see my kids. He stood up my kids 3 times. He have seen Blossom only like 5 times. And I've been trying to save your face. But for you, stop playing saying that I don't be seeing my fucking kids. Stop playing because you don't want to look like a less of a bitch ass. If I'm lying, my kids could die if I'm lying. I said, you know what? To make it easier for you, you could see the kids in my house. Just because I want my daughter to feel the love of her dad. The last time you seen the kids was in March on Cody's birthday. You haven't seen the kids since March. You went to do a hosting in Boston and you stood them up. You say you was going to see the kids after Mother's Day and you stood them up. My house is always open. My house is always open for you to see my kids and you still haven't seen them. So why you saying that you're asking for spousal support because I'm trying to take the kids from you? The kids is always open to see you. It's not my fault you don't want to fly to New York. What you mean I'm trying to take everything? The cars that you gave me, I gave you cars too. You gave me the Rolls Royce truck. You gave me the Lamb truck. The day that I bought my Maybach, the Maybach was $170,000. And I didn't have the $70,000 that day. I had to get it the next day. So you just put the $70,000. You want those cars so bad, bitch, you could get it. But then you want to talk about the houses. You want to talk about the houses? First of all, my Jersey house, I bought that shit. And you tell me myself, if you buy a house in Jersey, I'm not helping you think because I don't want a house up north. I bought that shit with my sweat and tears. The Atlanta house, you have put me with the bill the last year. You left me the last year, you have left me with the kids' bill. Y'all want to know what's the kids' bills? Start adding. My kids got their own driver. The kids' driver is on a retainer for $10,000 a month.
Damn.
Culture school this year, you didn't pay for it. That's $45,000. My cousin babysits Wave and Culture. She gets paid $3,000 a week. The nanny was $700 a day, but because she's only staying in the daytime, $500. Don't call me. Nobody call me. The baby's nanny is $500 a day now because she's not staying the whole day. Culture and Wave gets tutoring 4 times a week. Culture pianos class, that's $300 an hour, and she gets piano class 3 times a week. I'm not sure how much is gymnastic and Wave boxing classes, but I pay that too. And you have left me with that bill for a whole year. Have I asked you? Have I asked you for anything? This is not even including food. So my kids have a personal chef that come from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. that I pay for. because people in my house don't have time to cook. My cousin don't have time to cook. My mom that be helping with the kids don't have time to cook. So I need a chef. So my kids eat whatever the fuck they want because thanks to me. Also, my house have a security in front because our daughter constantly used to get threats, death threats. So I have a security 24 hours in
This
front
is
of my
so
house,
crazy.
which I pay as well. And you don't help me with none of it. My always tells me, yo, I don't want you to address nothing anymore. And I be trying to keep it cute. But for you to call the Breakfast Club and be like, oh, the reason why I'm asking for spousal support is because she wants everything. Everything like what? The gifts that you gave me? Bitch, you want it back? All right, so give me the gifts that I gave you back. Money for the house for Atlanta? Fine, we could split that. My house in Jersey, I bought it myself, so you're not getting shit from my house that I work my ass off. Anything for the kids. All I ask is for you to spend time with them, and you haven't spent no time with them, bro.
This rant is actually way more insane than I thought it was going to be, but let's get the initial out the way. All right. Irrespective of the he say, she said, what is Cardi saying, what is Offset saying, who's doing what, who's paying what, I would say that if you were married to somebody and you cheated on somebody and now you're requesting spousal support, that's absolutely diabolical work. If that is the case. Now, I will also say that while Miss Wap Katir over here was yelling and screaming, there's always three sides to every story. Oftentimes, when I hear women say that my house is always open, they also often make it incredibly difficult and hard for the ex to come through to that house. And with a woman of Cardi's demeanor, I can only imagine how difficult that is. Now that that piece is out the way, millionaires, multimillionaires who are getting married, especially when you don't know what's going to be happening in each other's career and you do it without a prenup, to me is so wild. I think anybody getting married without a prenup is absolutely wild for you to decide to do that, but especially people with millions of dollars that they're generating, especially in entertainment, because your career could be over at any given minute. Now, in this case, Cardi makes a lot more money than Offset, so Offset is exercising his equal rights after Cardi was the one to file for divorce to get his fair share. Because when you get married, it's a business. So if you want to break up this business, irrespective of what has happened during the length of the marriage, during the span of holy matrimony, you gonna give me my cut. But here's the thing. Now, many women will call men that seek spousal support B-ass ninjas because how dare you request money from a woman. But I actually see that this is going to be something that's going to happen a lot more going into the future, especially in considering how many more women are catching up to the pay of men and are actively considering marriage with men who make far less than them. But let's call a spade a spade. I don't believe in alimony. And usually people will enact alimony as a way to control the other person for an amount of time after divorce has occurred. Can Offset continue to manage his lifestyle without the addition of money from her? Absolutely. Does Offset want to inflict pain and suffering on an already crazy ass Cardi B? In my opinion, absolutely. In fact, I think the majority of people want to inflict pain and suffering to the other party via alimony. I can only understand it if the other party has made $0 for a significant period of time and has not been gaining any skill sets in the market. Then maybe I can understand it, but it be a very limited time, like a year max. But let's keep listening.
Bro, you are mentally disturbed right now. And then when I don't be with my kids, where I be at, Offset? Where I'm at? I'm in Atlanta right now working. And when I fly out on the weekends, I fly out to my house in New York. And I spend times with my kids and I spend time with my man. I be with a nigga for once a week, 2 times a week. It gets to the point that my man go see me because I don't got time to go see him. He makes time for me because he know I'm busting my ass because he know how much this new era for me, my tour and my album means so much to me. But you don't like that. That calling me. Where to? For you to try to make me look in the media like I'm a deadbeat mom. Well, please tell the media how you left me with a $50,000 a month bill that I haven't even asked you $1 for. Belcalis, Marlenis, Almanzar pay over $50,000 just on her kids alone. Just on her kids alone. Me! I have to pay that bill. No help. He hasn't paid the mortgage for a whole year in the Atlanta house. You're in the Atlanta house right now, and your bitch be going over there. I be wanting to go over there and clap shit the fuck up, because at the end of the day, I'm paying for the bill in that shit, because you haven't paid for shit for a whole year. But you know what? You harass me so much with my when I be with my nigga that I just want peace. I want peace. You want to be with your bitch in this house? Alright, fine. Just please leave me alone. I just want niggas to leave me the fuck alone. I just want to be free. I don't want to be called 40,000 times. Go to the people when's the last time you seen your kids. You know what you did? You coerced my daughter. You did a video and you keep threatening about this video. I don't give a fuck. You coerce my daughter to say on FaceTime, oh, I miss my mommy. She's never here. She this, and that. And every single day you threaten me with that video. Like if I don't be busting my ass for them motherfucking kids, the fuck.
I just don't understand why a young man would ever want to marry a young lady with a capability of this. It boggles it boggles my mind. All my G's out there. If your girl has the capability of speaking like this, I would suggest that you run for the damn hills. I wouldn't even put eggplant in them. All right? Because I think that a chick with the mindset of this is also the type of chick that'll poke holes in something in order to tie you down against your will. And there's nothing that you can do in order to save yourself at that particular junction. She's always been a nut.
And you know I was going to stay quiet, but you're not going to be sitting here in the industry trying to say that I'm a mom. They bust my ass for these kids.
Now, meanwhile, also keep in mind, right, I have no sympathy for Cardi B because this is the same woman that has admitted to drugging and robbing men. I find it so interesting that women like this will say, my body, my choice. Meanwhile, was it his body or his choice to get drugged and robbed by you?
I want to be left alone. You in a whole relationship. Why the fuck you give a fuck what I'm doing? Jesus Christ, I just want to be free. Sign the papers. And you call me and the kids come to Atlanta and I said, I don't know, tell my dad. Because if the kids come to my Atlanta, clearly my dad to fly over here. Then you want to talk about, oh, why you have an attitude? What are you talking about? I don't have an attitude. Oh, you must be around your nigga. And it's like, oh my God, here you go. Hung up. Because of that, you started spazzing the whole weekend, called me about 40 times, started hitting up all my friends, even my family member like Hennessy, you know she hates you. You was looking for an excuse to be mad. That's the last time you see Blossom. That baby probably don't even...
I mean, it's just a damn shame because you know who suffers the most out these situations, this going back and forth, which is now forever documented, is the children. They're the ones that miss out. They're the ones that's losing out. But all right, now that you guys have seen the insane rant, let's go over to TikTok and see the public reception.
Offset requesting spousal support in the divorce with Cardi B is just...
Just what?
Oh, City Boys down 1 million.
Yeah, that's not City Boys down 1 million at all. That's actually City Boys up 1 billion points. They must not understand the meme behind what City Boys are like, what it actually means. All right. Men getting child support, men getting spousal support is absolutely City Boys up. City Boys don't care about the traditional themes of like masculinity, always being the provider, the protector. They just want to win in every situation possible. And if he gets access to her funds after all of this, that is absolutely City Boys up.
Like we are losing the plot.
Okay.
And y'all keep getting mad at women because they asking who gonna be the boys. But who gonna be the boys? Like, for real, who gonna be the boys? Spousal support from Cardi B when you know good and goddamn well that she's finna be the main parent for them kids. Now, he filed for joint custody. I'll give him that. But he also requested...
These people don't know what spousal support is. It's alimony, my guy. It's not child support. Child support and spousal support are two different things.
That Cardi B's house be the main residence for the kids, which we all knew was going to happen since your house has never been the main residence for any of your kids. I don't know, fellas. I think we need to have a conversation. I've been concerned about us for the last 10 to 100 business years.
Shut up.
Okay, we've been down bad, and I feel like we're not coming back. It don't feel like a come up. Who gonna be the boys? And I just feel like he being the bitter baby daddy, because she with Mr. Diggs now. I could be wrong, but I know I'm.
This is why I don't like listening to TikTokers with damn nose rings. I often find that the things that they say make no damn sense. Not understanding the difference between spousal support and child support before giving your thoughts is absolutely absurd. Nevertheless, let's see what the ladies have to say about this.
Offset asking Cardi B for spousal support has to have been the most ass-backwards shit I've ever seen in my life. You cheated on this woman so much that she had to go get her face changed. She accepted you back after adultery. You came on tour, you stalked her, you wanted her back, and then you cheated on her again while she was pregnant. We all knew she was the breadwinner. She liked it, we love it. Hell, she was cool with being it. But see, y'all would have be a down-ass bitch for you. Help you, build you up, keep your name floating and alive, because nigga, you was stuck in some deals. Your wife stuck beside you in certain things. You fell out with your group. Your wife stuck beside you, made y'all work it out. Your wife was literally in your corner when you was into it with your own folks. She gave you way more grace than the average bitch would, with less. And you want to take more from her? Embarrassing her wasn't enough. Cheating with randoms that she was beefing with wasn't enough. Having her catch cases over your infidelities wasn't enough. Cheating on her while she was pregnant wasn't enough. But you want spousal support and she take care of your kids, your 3 kids? She has primary custody of them? Why would you do that? If anything, because what? Like, what the fuck are you thinking about? Are you going to take care of the children? What the hell? Like, what is going on? Like, niggas just give black men a back. Because at least when the white man cheats.
Oh, shut up. Anyway, Offset, if you ever want to come to a platform, all right, and to talk about your side of the story, my guy, this is my invitation. This is my open invitation. They attempting to drug your name through the mud without you giving out what is the real, what is actually happening. There's a safe space over here, my guy. I'd be more than happy to talk with you. Let's go to the next one.
Ladies, y'all better be careful who y'all marry because the men are gold diggers too. As you know, Offset and Cardi B are going through a divorce that they filed back in August 2024. And Offset recently decided to file an amended response to the divorce, now asking for spousal support from Cardi B. He's also asking for joint custody of the kids, and he's wanting Cardi B's house to be the main residence for the children. I can tell you exactly why he's doing that and probably exactly why he's now asking for the spousal support. What a lot of people don't understand about custody is just because you have joint custody does not mean you are sharing a 50-50 physical custody. He could get the kids once a month or 2 times a month, and it would still be considered a joint custody plan. And Cardi B has already complained about the fact that Offset does not support his children or her, i.e. he's probably not giving her any money to help her take care of her kids. And I think they got like 3 now. So she probably does need some help, even though she probably has a lot of money herself. So back to it. Even if Offset has a joint custody schedule where he's getting the kids 1 weekend per month, he is going to owe Cardi B child support if she asks for it. So it's likely that he's asking for spousal support, so it will counteract any child support that he might owe her, because we can probably all guess that he is not going for a 50-50 physical custody schedule with Cardi B, and he doesn't want to have to owe her a boatload of child support.
Oh, I got it. So essentially the lawyer is saying that a man asking for spousal support is him being a gold digger. Oh, isn't that? It's so interesting. Isn't it so interesting that when a man is doing this, he's a gold digger, but when a woman is doing it, it's go ahead, be free. You sacrificed all your time because of the patriarchy. He should be paying you some shit, or whatever the hell excuse that they give women the okay to be able to do that, but then men can't utilize the same exact system against them. And that really is the double standard as well as the irony within the situation. I don't know about all the back and forth in between, but I do know that when there's 2 toxic people that try to get together, right? We talk about behavior a lot on this channel. When they get together, no prenup signed, and then when it eventually ends, strategy is going to come into play, because who you decided to get married to is never who you decide to get divorced to. And Cardi B may become a potential victim to a system that men have been a victim of for decades now. Anyway, guys, drop me your thoughts down below. Hopefully you're still with me within the content. Most of you probably already left when you heard Cardi B ranting for that level of time. But nevertheless, if you're still here, write me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the content here today. And last but not least, I will see you soon. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.
You is ratchet as they come. Rainbow weaves and batwing lashes, weighing more than a man. What time is your football practice? I bet you can hit that A gift like a mug. How you big back it? Said a man must buy you gifts. Where here goes a Fitbit tracker. Are you mad? all